Your country 1039 KGRT Old Dominion right there. No hard feelings. That's their latest. Gino Aragon here with you this morning. And just a little reminder Monday morning, 8 a.m., you're going to have a little Christmas in July with our Big Deals online store. Some great chances to get some really cool stuff at ridiculously discounted prices. We're talking ridiculous here. Bedroom sets with Smart Buy furniture, jewelry from Austin's Fine Jewelry, gift baskets, Cowtown Boots, Billy the Kid, gift shop, AIGM custom hats. I mean, we got some really cool deals, and it all starts 8 a.m. Monday morning, a little Christmas in July with our Big Deals online store. Check it out, MessiahValley.BigDealsMedia.net. That's right. Our question of the day basically comes from the fact that while lottery fever is hitting a lot of people, tonight's Mega Millions lottery jackpot worth 660 millions. If you took out the lump sum cash payout, that's $376.9 million. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? It's actually the fifth largest Mega Millions prize ever. So a little bit of lottery fever going on for a lot of people. And I know the question has been asked, if you win the lottery, what's the first thing you're going to do? Not quite that question right here, because if you did win the lottery, or in general, just in general, if money was not an issue on anything, what would you do? This isn't necessarily if you win the lottery, but in general, if money was not an issue, would you take some trips? Would you, just plan vacations for the family? Would you buy a new house? Would you, I don't know, start a comic book collection with of course, very expensive comics probably. But for me, if money was not an issue, I think I would end up with a garage with a house next to it. It'd be a very large garage, that's for sure. And probably a small memorabilia museum with all kinds of music artifacts, from guitars and written lyrics and stuff like that, because I'm really into a lot of that stuff. But yeah, that's what I would do in that particular case. But the question is for you, what would you do if money was not an issue? Right there. Go ahead and let me know what your answer is to our question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center. Remember, our Zia Comics hotline is open. Text line is open, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And of course, our comments on our Facebook page are open, as well as YouTube and Twitter. So our question of the day, what would you do if you had all the money? If money was not an issue, I think we got Becca saying, be a hoarder of dogs. Well, absolutely, I think. Secret Santa's a good one. I know a lot of people that do that one, Becca, as well. So yeah, what would you do if money was not an issue? That is our question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center. Once again, go ahead and give me your answers on our Zia Comics hotline or text line, 575-523-KGRT. And of course, you can comment on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Our question of the day, what would you do if money was not an issue? Okay, I have my checklist, and we are good. We are exclusively on our social media pages right now, but yeah, Becca, that is a great answer to the question. Be a hoarder of dogs. I like dogs. I just don't have the space for like any big dogs, so I would probably end up with a space for some big dogs. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, helping out my friends as well and family would be one of the first things that I would do. But for me personally, if money was not an issue, I would probably end up collecting comic books, guitars, music memorabilia, cars. That would be what I would do. The first thing I would do if there was actually, you know what, vacations, road trips. I would end up, getting a nice car and just calling some friends every once in a while and say, hey, let's take a road trip somewhere and drive around. That's probably what I would end up doing. There's so many different things you could do if money was not an object. And of course, also, I like the Secret Santa thing that Becca said as well. That is a good one. But what is your answer to our question of the day? If money was not an issue, what would you do? Kind of in honor of the fact that the Mega Millions jackpot is up to $660 million tonight. So while we're waiting for some more of those answers, let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on in the world. Of course, President Joe Biden has tested positive for coronavirus and is experiencing mild symptoms. He is isolating in the White House. That's a good thing. Also understand that Dr. Anthony Fauci's pension will be about $414,000 a year when he actually retires. He says he's going to retire at the end of this term for the president, which is actually kind of funny because his pension is going to be more than the actual salary that the president gets. You know, the president gets about a $400,000 salary every year. Yeah, that's how little the president actually gets paid when you think about that one. Also saw that Brock's is out with a new candy corn flavor called Tailgate. Yeah, flavors include fruit punch, vanilla ice cream, popcorn, and also hot dog and hamburger. You know, you kind of lost me at hot dog and hamburger, Brock's, but, well, unless they're shaped like hot dogs and hamburgers, then that could be a pretty good candy. I don't know. I also see that Trader Joe's is recalling their soft baked snickerdoodle cookies because the cookies may contain plastic pieces. That's not good. And I think American Airlines has ordered 250 electric flying taxis. The cabs will take passengers around cities at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. Each taxi can carry 4 passengers up to 100 miles. Is the flying car really here? That would be a lot of fun. Oh, that's what's going on in the world. And once again, I am looking for your answers for our question of the day, our Painted Skies Dental Center question of the day. If money was not an option or not an issue, what would you do? And it looks, there you go. Mom chimed in. I knew she would. Nice RV and traveling. Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they have those options, it would be up there for sure. Like I said, one of my options would be just to get a nice car and just invite some friends every once in a while, saying, hey, let's go on a road trip. Let's go for a drive, because I do love driving. And, you know, family and friends would probably not let me drive on the highway by myself. You know, one stroke and people freak out about that stuff. But it would be a lot of fun to go ahead and get that done. Or maybe, if money, of course, is not an issue, just find somebody to drive me around. That would be fun. Let's see. We got a text message in right now. It says, invent a new means of propulsion and travel, eliminating the need to have a vehicle, entering a new era of space and time. Wow. Teleportation, perhaps. Maybe. That would be a good one. I like your creativity right there. And also, it looks like we had travel. Yeah, travel seems to be the big thing with everybody. And thanks, Carmen, for answering that one as well. And yeah, I'll show you Mom's answer. Yeah, RV and traveling. But that seems to be a very popular thing for everybody to do, would be to go ahead and travel if money was not an issue. Although I do like Echo's Secret Santa thing and a hoarder of dogs, because I know people that have a lot of dogs already and not the cash to necessarily support them. But if they did, there would be a nice big yard and they would have a blast. That is for sure. So thanks for all of your answers. And once again, you can leave your comments on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Looks like we got another, let's see. I'd reopen the full Canine Academy to teach everyone how to have a better relationship with these highly sensitive dogs. Aw. Yeah, that would be a good one as well. So thanks for all of those answers. Remember, text message it. You can call me on the ZA Comics hotline or text line 575-533-KGRT and leave your comments on our social media pages. But that is our question of the day. If money were no issue, what would you do? Your question of the day, of course, brought to you by